These days, I've had a chance to review a book about Gnosticism that somebody sent in preparation for doing a television show with me about it. And in this book, the writer talks a lot about implicit theology and how we have a lot of implicitly Gnostic ideas. Okay. Now, I'm sure the question is out there for a lot of you is, what is Gnosticism? And okay, so from a Christian perspective, Gnosticism describes a family of ancient heresies revolving around the idea that the material world is a result of a cosmic blunder, the product of an inferior deity. Accordingly, salvation does not involve liberation from sin and death, but escape from the inherently bad material world. Our goal, these teachers taught, is to attain to a spirituality liberated from the trappings of time, matter, and space. To achieve such liberation, it is necessary to attain to a hidden esoteric knowledge, gnosis in Greek. In their retelling of gospel story, Jesus came to the world beyond to give the secret gnosis to the chosen few. This secret knowledge revealed the way to awaken the divine spark within, so that enlightened ones could escape from imprisonment to enjoy a disembodied eternity. So, Gnostic ideas are all around, but one common theme is that it sees the material world as bad. And so spirituality means escaping from the bondage of the material and focusing on the spiritual. So this is why in some Christian communities you see the distinction between the sacred and the profane that's really exaggerated, so that even things like dancing and enjoying the beauty of God's creation can tend to be looked down upon. And I guess the Christian demand for an intelligent carpenter is that he makes good tables, to quote Dorothy Sayers. But it's amazing to me because I see this reflected in medicine. So a lot of the times I'll talk to people about different modalities and they'll say, oh, well, that's like a Ouija board, or that's far out, or that has to do with a yoga system and that's not Christian. But I would argue that the way that we see the mind and the body according to allopathic medicine is just as non-Christian, but we're used to it. You could actually make the point that it's based along the philosophies of communism, because it was on the basis of the communist neo-Hegelian philosophy that many naturopathic colleges and naturopathic doctors had their licenses revoked in the beginning of the 19th century and during the 1800s. And I just noted down something that I wrote as I've been thinking about this. Modern allopathic medicine is hostile to the body, especially psychiatry, because it views what's happening mentally or emotionally as totally disconnected from the body. So take depression. Depression exists as chemicals in the brain, chemical imbalances, and nothing to do with digestion or the spleen or the endocrine system or diet. Modern medicine even denies the availability of methods to test for this. And in the future, I hope to be delving more into these themes.